Well, it's a good idea to follow your heart. Don't check your brain at the door. Subscribe. Click it. Hey guys, welcome back to 5nothing100nothing.com. I am Fugget. That stands for the fittest underdog guru using intelligent tactics. Guys, I want to talk to you today about a funny little thing, following your heart. Now, if any of you have been in bad relationships, or you took a career path, maybe you decided to study something in school because you really loved it, but realized with a little time that it was a bad decision, like when someone follows their heart and they feel like they're in love, they're infatuated, they're attracted to somebody, but other people around you that aren't emotionally invested, that are more logical thinking, are going, this isn't going to work. Follow your heart, I understand, but you know what? Use a little precaution. You have some friends that'll just say you're an idiot, and others that will applaud you for being courageous and, following your heart, going after what you want. But the thing is that when you're following your heart, it's a good thing, It's something or someone you're passionate about. They make you feel a certain type of way, right? And that's a good thing. But when logic has to be completely checked at the door, something's wrong. Because at some point, the follow your heart method, those feelings of the newness, whether it's a career path, a schooling choice, opportunities, or maybe a love interest, eventually it will become common, and you won't feel those like excitatory feelings, that newness, the something that's just different about this one, etc., right? Because at the end of the day, any choice you make is going to have some good things about it, and it's going to have some drawbacks. And sometimes the drawbacks aren't immediately seen, but sometimes, like they say, love is blind, and you go in and you want to see something good. You want it to be everything that your brain is telling you or your heart's telling you it is, and your brain starts to rationalize to make a convincing argument that it is a good decision. And you can even deceive yourself with that one, because you want something to be true so bad, you're willing to convince yourself that it's true, and you refuse to look at some of the drawbacks or the red flags that could potentially be there. And that's the whole thing, that's the tricky part. And sometimes that's a numbers game. You got to make a few mistakes, some rookie mistakes as they call them, before you start to really figure out, okay, this is probably a bad idea. And hopefully you're not so far down the road that it's painful retreat, right? Or divorce, or course correction. But that's the whole thing, guys, is, follow your heart, do what you love who you want to love, all these things, but, kind of find a happy balance with it. Look for that happy balance, that happy medium, in that you're still using some logic and not like excusing bad behavior. For instance, like when you're dating somebody and you're seeing some red flags come up, but then you just dismiss it because if you were to investigate it, you fear that it could lead to the demise of the relationship, that it will dissolve. So you choose not to see it in an effort to convince yourself that it'll just go away, or it's really not a big deal. But if it continues to gnaw at you, you should investigate it, you should check it out and go from there. So just some thoughts, you guys. Thought I'd talk to you this morning, give you my thoughts on following your heart, but remember, it's still connected to your head. Can't separate the two. If you do, you'll be dead.